doing? All right. What am I doing? Going to Kugan. All right. Right. Well, thank you for that, Satori. I appreciate it. Kieran's O-Sode and the O-Hat. Very nice. Very stylish. Ramos saying, I wonder if we will get city redesigns. Kugane and Crystarium are single zones. Would be neat if other city-states got a slight remodel. Yeah, they could probably recombine Limsa and Gridania and Ul'dah back into single zones. And then you got to walk up all those fucking stairs, though. Yeah. Maybe with 7.0, they're going to do a soft relaunch of the main story. Really? That would be interesting. All right, so I'm at a crossroads at the moment. So either I need to figure out how the fuck Bozja works and try to figure that out, or I'm gonna switch to Fallout. Bring it back to 1.0? God, no. Who wants the loading corridors? Jesus. Ul'Dah's was the best. The most boring, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, like, there couldn't have just been a dude to, like, warp you to the other side of the fucking gate or something. Like, you know, have a fucking cutscene where the gate opens and you go to the other side, but the gate doesn't actually technically open. Fucking FF11 was the king of that shit. Bozja is just an updated Eureka. I mean, I've done the intro quests to like get my fucking weapon and shit. So, like, I wasn't even aware that it was it didn't even make it clear that it's a zone. At least not through the quests. All you have to do is go to Doman Enclave, and you should be able to take the Aetheryte to Gengos. QN, okay. Well. I forget where this NPC is. Is he down by the fucking dock? Nice. Do I maybe have to start one of these quests over here? Nice, dude. Thorn March. I haven't done Thorn March in forever. Do the quest. Okay. It's good to see you, my friend, though it came at a great cost. I am pleased to say Master Geralt has succeeded in reforging the weapons of Gunhilder's blades. Indeed, the Queen's illustrious guard has at last been reborn. When the deed was done, the words quickly spread to every faction of the Bozjan resistance. As we had hoped, it had reaffirmed their resolve to press on and see our home return to its former glory. In fact, our troops have already reclaimed Utya's Aegis, an outpost in the Bozjan southern front. When you're ready, I would ask that you would make for the front lines to better assess the situation yourself. Sageros can show you the way. Blade Gregory, I've been expecting you. If you'll come with me. The rules of engagement on the Bozosian Southern Front are different than what you will have encountered before. The following pages contain a detailed explanation of what you may expect on the battlefield. This may have helped in terms of my understanding of the event. Once you pick up the quest from the blacksmith, okay? Though it is possible to join the Bozosian Southern Front beginning at level 71, all players will be synced to level 80 while in the duty. Item level will also be synced accordingly. All players are subject to a separate leveling system while at the front, indicated by their resistance rank, performing admirably in large-scale battles such as skirmishes, and critical engagements will increase your mettle, akin to experience points. Simply defeating Imperial troops and beasts is not enough to improve your mettle. You must participate in successful military operations. If you demonstrate sufficient mettle upon reporting to the resistance commander, your resistance rank will climb. Those of higher rank will gain access to more areas of the front, as well as additional quests. Your resistance rank will not increase unless authorized by the commander, so don't forget to report for inspection. Upon successful completion of a military operation, you will gain regular experience points plus in addition to mettle. This experience will be applied to your job level as normal, so it is recommended that you consider using a job that you have not reached level 80 to take advantage of the experience point gain. They literally make you sign a fucking... That's hilarious. More information is available from Jazeros, Sigeros, and Gangos, and your resistance commanders at the Southern Front. That's sort of extra. All right, I'll go grab the thing from the blacksmith, I guess. Do I have to have the fucking Woeborn with me? Beg pardon, Blade Gregory. Might I speak with you for a moment? It concerns Master Geralt and the resistance weapons. I presume he has already explained the method by which Gunhilder's blades refined their weapons, that being combat with formidable enemies. Master Geralt and Zatlan indeed intended to employ similar methods to enhance resistance weapons, but they've hit something of a stumbling block. To make matters worse, Master Geralt, for reasons he refuses to explain, will offer no suggestion on how they might proceed. Try as they might, Zatlan cannot convince him to expound on his thoughts, and quite frankly, we are at a loss. Might we prevail upon you to inquire after Master Geralt? Oh, it's you. Now, I know what you're thinking, but don't go believing whatever nonsense they've been spouting about me work. Everything's going according to plan. He told me much of the same, and I believed him too, at first, yet he refuses to speak to me of this supposed work. Should I take my eyes off him for even a moment, a mug of ale will surely find its way into his hands. It's bollocks, and you know it. Where would I even get this alleged ale, huh? Behind the forge, in the forge, buried beneath the palm tree next to your tent. The ammunition depository. Anyone with a nose can tell when you've put back a few. Huh. Shows what you know. The ales in the ammunition depository was shipped with the rest to the front line. Couldn't knock one back even if I wanted. And lest you forget, I furnished an entire squad of soldiers with them resistance weapons. Don't think you're being just a wee bit demanding, breathing down my neck for more bells and whistles? Was trouble enough forging them in the first place without me muse. Well. It's the inscriptions. Can't bloody figure out how to refine them. Not to mention they're getting in the way of any other improvements I might be able to make. Trouble is, they're what really gives the weapons their teeth. Their designs and materials used to forge them, that's all mostly for show. If you want your weapon to have more kick, the magic of the inscriptions needs to be more potent. But I don't even know where to begin. That is indeed a curious predicament. How did the Gunhilder's Blades of Eld accomplish this? I wonder. Any thoughts? You mean those doodahs with what the seers used? By the sounds of it, the Bozosians used crystals for damn near everything what had to do with memory, even keeping memories of their fighting techniques. That reminds me, we recently received a most interesting report from Gunhilder's Blades. Since taking the resistance weapons into hand, they've come across a peculiar new crystals in the field, quite unlike anything previously discovered. That could be just what I'm looking for. There's no reason to believe they couldn't use those crystals on weapons, right? I'd wager me last flagon of ale that Bozosians could use them crystals and their memories of battle to strengthen the enhancements of those inscriptions. Well, that's what I'm hoping. While it may be too soon to jump to conclusions, it certainly warrants investigation. Exactly, and me hunches when it comes to weapon work ain't never wrong. Of course, we can't know for sure till we have a few to try ourselves, eh? I'll see if I can't think of a way to work these memories into me plans. In the meantime, the two of you can go and find as many as you can. A new resistance weapons quest is now available from Zeltan. There we go. Right then, as we discussed with Master Geralt, I would ask that you procure memories for your weapon. Excuse me. If I may be frank, it is quite a relief to know that we needn't rely on Mistress Rowena for this endeavor. Fashioning weapons for the new Gunhilder's Blades was taxing enough on our coffers. Gods, I shudder to think what more she could demand as payment. But I digress. Perhaps we should first consider what manner of memory would need be sustainable for our purposes. They should be memories of battle, of course. The weapon's lineage can be traced back to Bozja, so perhaps memories of battle on the southern front would be ideal. And to add a personal touch, I should think that a memorable battle from places in your past would do nicely. By my estimates, we will need 3 varieties of memory and 20 of each. When you've gathered what we need, we can consult Master Geralt on how best to proceed. Memories of fates. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. That seems like a lot of shit to do. Anyway, okay. I got that quest. So, what now? Oh, fuck. Hey, what's going on, Decibels? Happy New Year. I hadn't planned on it, but apparently I am. Well, this is at least a little bit more interesting than Eureka. All right. Yeah, I will swap to Machinist to get XP, I guess. I'm glad you could join us, Blade Grigori, and not a moment too soon. Allow me to introduce you to Gunhilder's Blades. High Mage Zevin, Master of Flames, the fury of his art rivals even the fiercest of hells. Isolde the Eagle Eye, the brightest day or darkest night, no enemy will escape her sight. And Stonic, the unwavering blade of Bozja. The foes dashed against his shield are beyond counting. Velbor, the baleful blade, his unbridled fury can fell entire cadres with even a single stroke. Aggie, the iron fist of Bozja, a young prodigy whose martial skill put even the most seasoned veterans to shame. Blaz, the merciful blade, no foe, however terrible, will dissuade his blade from finding its mark. Thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate it. Rest assured, this is not the Guard in its entirety. A number have already taken to the field and would benefit greatly from your presence if you are willing. With Gunhilder's blades and the Warrior of Light leading the charge, it's only a matter of time before Castrum Lachius Lator is ours. All right, that's a hell of a name. Speaking of which, I believe you have yet to see the Castrum. If you'll follow me, I'll show you the object of our struggle here on the southern front. Dolvik resubbing. 17 months on a 4-month streak. Happy New Year to you as well. I am totally not sure why the fuck it is that it's not showing up on screen. I don't know why that is. I probably just need to reboot something, but the hell. Oh, it wants me to go up there. I see. I'm out of shit to do. There it is. Castrum Lachius Lator. To use the Garlean moniker. Its true name is Alermuk, which means eagle in Bozja, as they too once made their home in these mountains. To our people, they are the symbol of strength and good fortune, both of which were sorely needed when the Empire first invaded. Thank you, Dolvik. I appreciate it. But we needn't dwell on past failings. Now we have a chance to reclaim what is rightfully ours. To remind the people what it is we stand to gain, I have chosen to call this Operation Eagle's Nest. Like the great eagle, we must strike hard and swift, and with you at our side, I have no doubt that we will see this through to its glorious end. But before you rush into battle, I believe Makoto wished to discuss the crystal focus with you. Good tidings, perhaps. Aniero. I have rather exciting news to share. As you may recall, the energies of the crystal focus were spent on our exploration of Cid's memories. After careful analysis, we have concluded that it can, in fact, absorb aether in a similar fashion to the orosite we discovered in Ivalice. This assumes, of course, we have a suitable source of energy matching its ethereal frequency. And therein lies the problem. Crystals bearing such a specific ethereal signature are quite rare. We can never hope to amass the quantities needed. Were we to locate an aether current of the correct frequency, however, charging the focus would be a matter of course. Unfortunately, such currents exist only in regions of Bozja rife with Imperials. Makoto wished to wait until the fighting died down, but as I explained to her before, time is a luxury we can ill afford. I'm sure you understand better than anyone that the bloodshed will only cease when a victor is decided. The death toll is climbing ever higher on both sides. The horrors of this war weigh heavily on the hearts of our people. A burden which could be eased were we able to employ the crystal focus, healing wounds not of the flesh but of the mind. Plans to locate an aether current are well underway, but I suspect your help would see them expedited. Might I ask for your assistance in this endeavor? I guess so. Pressed for time as we are, Sid has already begun working on a monitoring device to locate sufficient sources of aether. I would join him and see the final preparations. In meantime, I would ask that the two of you investigate a location I believe to be near an aether current. Sorry for interrupting, but a few of our soldiers wish to have a quick word before you depart. I expect their intelligence will prove useful when you're in the field. I appreciate your willingness to help, but you always place yourself in such peril. I'm sorry, I understand. You only do what must be done. We all have our roles to play, and I promise to fulfill mine as best I can. Stay safe out there, won't you? Jesus Christ. Lade Grigori, a moment, if you would. I serve as war historian for the Bozosian Resistance, and Mersik tells me that you may be able to help in my work. I needn't tell you how the atrocities of war can wear on a soldier. As such, it has become increasingly difficult to find one of sound mind and body who can accurately recount their experiences on the battlefield. For a hardened warrior such as yourself, I suspect keeping an account of the foes you face should prove a rather trifling task. That's not to say I expect a detailed record of your every interaction, mind. If you should trade blows with any notable figures, however, I would hear of it. Hey, what's going on, Robbie Bobby? Happy New Year, buddy. All information gathered from Battle for Bozja will ultimately be compiled within my field records. Here, you may use this to take note of any memorable encounters in the field. I realize the burden this places on you, which is why I will see to it personally that you are duly compensated for your efforts. You fucking better. A parting word of advice, if I may. While there is no telling what you will face on the southern front, Dematar over there may be able to assist you in finding worthwhile battles for our field record. Boy, this is really involved. Greetings, Blade Grigori. I take it you will soon be joining the others at the Southern Front, yes? Though my duties have kept me here for the most part, I have heard tell of the carnage wrought in battle by enemy soldiers and their war machina. Indeed, the Imperials often prefer to wait until their intended target has been weakened before sending more troops to deliver the final blow. Yet, for all their cunning, they are remarkably predictable. Let us suppose you destroyed one of their war machina, and the enemy receives word of your victory. They would no doubt assume the effort has left you exhausted, perhaps even badly wounded, a perfect opportunity to send reinforcements and overwhelm you. But what if, unbeknownst to them, we are prepared for the arrival of these additional troops? It would be an opportunity to further diminish their ranks. I would ask that you venture out into the battlefield and fell 2 4th Legion Nimrods and 2 4th Legion Slashers. Should they decide to send reinforcements, there will be no element of surprise to favor them. By defeating War Machina on the Bozosian Southern Front, there is a chance to initiate critical engagements, which are special encounters limited to a small number of participants. Victory in critical engagements will increase your mettle as well as earn you various spoils. Should you happen upon a critical engagement and wish to join, you can participate by selecting the mission via the Resistance recruitment window. Okay, I think finally I can do something, I guess. I don't know where Satori went. Go and kill what things? I'm confused. Just kill things outside here? Yes, and on Machinist. Well, I got to be able to get some XP, man. Oh, good to know, Ramos. Thank you for letting me know. You are returned and none the worse for wear, I see. I expect that's more than we can say for any Imperials who dared cross your path. But enough about them. I wish to ask if you noticed any peculiar crystalline objects in your time on the battlefield. Bozosian clusters, we call them. The Bozosian incident wrought most unexpected change in the land, which we believe is what caused these clusters to appear. Our quartermaster would have any samples we can find to further study into this phenomenon. Excuse me. We haven't much, but you can be certain she will have you rewarded for anything that you can offer. Upon defeating War Machina, there's a chance that you will obtain Bozosian clusters. These clusters can be exchanged with resistance quartermasters to gain priority. When players are selected for participation in critical engagements. They may also be exchanged for various goods. Interesting. Weird system, but interesting. If you don't mind me asking, have you taken time to report to my commanding officer? Jesus, he looks like he's got jaundice. Considering all you've done to help us thus far, I'd say you're more than proven. You've more than proven your mettle. He's certain to want to hear all about all you've done out there. Blade Grigori, what news from the Southern Front? Were there not other soldiers to account for it, I would believe your report a work of fiction. The troops will no doubt be inspired when they hear of your accomplishments. I look forward to hearing more of your continued success in the field. Hey, look at that. If you've got nothing else to report, I pray stay safe. Okay, sure. Should I keep doing these quests, Satori? What? Wait, what? Okay. Should I hit commence then? What the fuck is this shit? It's got its own circle battlefields. This is hilarious. What? You know what? You know what, Ramos? What if I don't want to fucking dodge? What if I just want to die? Oh, people are telling me to turn up the music, so I guess I will. Dude, how long before this starts? I've got to pee. Oh, never mind. Sweet Jesus. Holy bullshit. Jesus, fuck knuckling Christ. You guys weren't kidding. Well, that was pretty interesting. What is a duel? One player versus one boss? Interesting. I mean, this is, I gotta say, this is a fascinating system with, like, a lot more depth than I was expecting. Hey, I leveled up. Look at that. Ah, I missed the fun. Oh, well. Wow, I kind of panicked because the fucking thing, the music changed. I like the music, though. Holy shit. Dude, the music is incredible. Holy shit. Cool. I'm not sure what that does, but sure. All right, I'm going to head back to... Oh, that's for the relic. Nice. I'm going to head back to the encampment for a second because I've got to pee like a goddamn fucking racehorse. And then I guess I will continue with this. All right, guys, I'm going to take just a moment and relieve my bladder. I will be back. Don't go anywhere. Ooh, okay, much better, much better. Whew. Yeah, I said I had to pee, not drop a deuce. Yeah, I got to admit, this is pretty cool to have, like, these circle battle arenas that you have to queue into that are actually part of the fucking map. Like, I got to admit, this is pretty goddamn cool. Hey, don't bite that, please. Damn it. Yeah, the XP does seem to rack up fairly well. All right. You've come at a good time, Blade Grigori. I have a rather interesting report to share with you. While out on reconnaissance, our scouts happened upon relics which we confirmed once belonged to Gunnhilder's blades. It was long believed that the Queen's Guard possessed crystals within which they stored the knowledge of their fighting techniques, and this discovery has removed all doubt. These forgotten fragments, as we call them, may very well turn the tide of the war in our favor. You see, much to our surprise, Master Geralt claims to have experience working with similar crystals and believes that the memories contained within cannot be extracted. He has set fast to work on a means to do so and assured us it won't be long before their secrets are revealed to us. With their weapons and techniques at your command, you would be a true successor to the legacy of Gunnhilder's blades. This assumes you are able to procure more of these fragments, of course. Judging by our scouts' reports, it will not be an easy task. It would appear that wherever they could be found, formidable beasts were not far behind. Still, it may prove beneficial to rid the battlefield of such creatures, not only for the sake of our fellow soldiers, but for the chance to acquire any fragments that may be in the vicinity. I wish you the best of luck. All right, so I've got a question, guys. Lore junkies may be able to help me out with this a little bit. Where on the map is this? Like, if I were to pull up the region map of, Othard and Ilsabard and all of that, like, where on the fucking continents is this landmass that we're fighting in? Sub-question, where also is, like, the evil-y stuff, like those areas, where on the continent is that shit? Because I don't think that was ever made, at least not that I caught, was made very clear. North of Doma? Really? Is that a guess, or are you fairly certain of that, Decibels? Oh, this is a good map. Excuse me. God damn it. My nose. Again. I hate this. Ah, why am I tanking? Cat, get down. Get down. Fuck, this is not good. Get down. Hey, Fritz, get down. Fuck, dude. Dude, you can't go up there. You know you can't go up there. Motherfucker. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yes, I do love him, but he also drives me fucking crazy, so. Have we been to Valnain? What is that? That's not a name that I recognize at all. That would be neat. Okay, so if we've never been to Valnain, why is it on this map? How do we know about it? I like how it's next to Greylick's Bend, which, as I glance at it, just looks like garlic bread. I don't remember that happening at all. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Satori, you confused the shit out of me. How did you fare searching for the forgotten fragments? Well done, Blade Grigori. Well done indeed. Now, before you can begin the extraction process, these shards must first be appraised so that we can tell what sort of memories they contain. Excuse me, god damn. My nose will just not stop running. Henceforth, be sure to hand any fragments you find over to one of our appraisers. Am I really still going through the fucking tutorial for this thing? In fact, one of them is stationed by that tent over there. Actions extracted from the forgotten fragments are stored in the Lost Finds cache. Interesting. So it's sort of like Atma? Pleased to report our quartermaster has seen fit to expand our Lost Finds cache. I trust you will put our additional stock of resources to good use. If you have nothing else to report, I will not keep you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, let's see what'd you add? What the fuck? Talk to the appraiser first. Okay. Interesting. So do I actually use those like actions? And then open the bag on the orange menu. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, all right. Yo, what's going on? Cymag, how you doing? Or click on use. Okay. So can I... Oh, okay, I can put them in. Okay, I see. I see. I get it. Well, Cymeg, there are reasons for that. About 2 years ago, most of the Limit Break Radio crew got picked up by a company called Beasley Broadcasting to start doing Checkpoint XP. As a result, most of us quit playing FF14 and also stopped doing the podcast. I got laid off from Beasley back in April because of the pandemic. And so I have reclaimed the Limit Break Radio stream for, I guess, I mean, I don't want to say my own, but I have started to, you know, I don't want to say I'm the only one streaming, but you know, because clearly the other people have the ability to stream, but choose not to. I think, you know, Juxta's fairly busy. Nika is fairly busy. They're both parents. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Strife has his own channel or what. But I even. I mean, Strife pops in to say hi every now and again, but have not seen him on the channel in a minute. So, I guess, you know, really it's just me. So, hope you're a fan of me. Well, it's not like Strife can't stream here if he didn't want to. He could. Hey, there's Strife. What's going on, dude? You know, I wondered the same thing myself. And then I just started streaming. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess some people do want to watch. But yeah, reclaiming the channel sort of seems like I like took it away from someone. In fact, Nika, Juxta, and Strife have been very kind to allow me to stream. Oh, I guess I can't go past there. What, do I have to earn my way into this next part? What's the deal here? But anywho, it's sort of like I'm dusting the channel back off yet. Oh, okay, it's rank 5. I see. But yeah, no, it's like I'm dusting the channel back off and you know, giving it a new purpose. I remember telling you guys you gave me something to focus on in my dark times. That's a very nice thing to say. Thank you. That's like one of the highest compliments that I think that you can pay somebody who is a creative. Actually, I usually stream Tuesdays or Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting usually at 7. But I can either move one of those or, you know, pick up a different day. I could also hand it off to you, too. Yeah, I was playing around with Tuesdays being my FF14 nights and then Thursdays being my FF11 nights. But you know, like I'm happy to you know, to do a different day, like to, you know, do Fridays. If it means more channel uptime, you know, that's definitely a good thing. The only one that gets a little bit weird to move is the Saturday. And that's only because it's because other people are scheduled with it as well. Speaking of which, I would love to see all 27 of you come and hang out tomorrow at 4 p.m. when we do WWE 2K19, the One Fall Show's Super Universe mode. What we've done is we've taken a universe mode inside of WWE 2K19. We have heavily modified it, and I mean heavily. 150 different mods going on for Super Universe. And what we do is we, and by we, I mean myself, Will Cherry, who you may know from the Refresh podcast, Chuck Bean, who you may know from the One Fall Show, and Shawnee Constant, who you may know from Talk Horror to Me and the One Fall Show. They all join me to do some commentary on WWE 2K19 matches. So no one's playing, we're just letting the computer go at it, and we're calling the action. My favorite part about it is that we've all made, what do you call it? We've all made wrestlers. So each of us have, you know, our own cool, you know, version of ourselves in the game that you can root for. So, you know, if you want to root for my wrestler, you can root for Nate Thunder, the current TNT champion. So, yeah, check it out. There's a whole bunch of YouTube videos if you've missed any of them, and you want to go check it out. You can find that over at the One Fall Show YouTube channel, or you can just tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. for the latest in the One Fall Show Super Universe Mode action. Thank you, Decibels. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to make, too. This is actually pretty fun. Like, this is actually, like I'm actually kind of digging this. This feels a little bit more old school MMO-ish. Which it should be nobody's surprised that I actually enjoy it. All right. While I wait for the next thing to pop, I am going to pack Le Bowl. Yeah, seriously, if you've never checked out Super Universe, it's actually a whole shitload of fun. And it feels like when FF14, back when 2.0 started. Yeah, with like people going to the different the different fate spots and stuff. It does sort of feel like that. I mean, I also like that sort of at the end of it, it works itself towards, you know, a raid. Like, that feels like a proper reward. Castrum feels like an actual raid, too. That's what's up. Ah. When does the when does Castrum open? Like, at what rank? $10? That's not too bad. I mean, considering that I'm almost at rank 5. Yeah, it seems like you could get rank 10 fairly quickly. Yeah, that's pretty. Like the first time I saw a limit break go off, I was like, "Wait, can I limit break?" Ramos, have you noticed a particular familiar job amongst the Garlean ranks? Should I have? I don't know. Oh, they have a unit of Beastmasters. I did see that, actually. Oh, God damn it. Okay, so I guess I gotta walk all the way back to rank up? So you can learn your endgame rotation in Bozja. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Can I return? Oh, I guess I can. Hey, look at that. I'm rank 5 now. Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Got it, Satori. Thank you. Blade Grigori, we've received word from the field. The Empire's forces have fallen back. In fact, our troops have pushed forward far enough as to claim an enemy encampment near the southern entrenchment. My commanding officer has instructed me to give you a brief tour of the site at your earliest convenience. I will await you there. All right, give me a hot second. I will join if one of those resistance recruitment things pops, but I need to hit a bull here. All right, I guess half a bowl is good enough. So, guys, if you are just joining me, maybe have joined me within the last hour or so, or maybe just, rediscovering the stream today, deciding to switch a little bit of the, visuals up here on the channel. And so I worked on this new overlay for the better part of this afternoon, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. I'm gonna have to change the logo in the center on the top, but other than that, I think it actually turned out very well. Yes, the logo up top is cut off, but it's because I found that I had too much dead space up top. But I have to load up Photoshop on my laptop to be able to fix it. Welcome to Olana's Stand. If you wish to travel between here and Utaya's Aegis, feel free to use the Aetheryte Shard over there. I would suggest attuning to it before you leave. And one last thing, while we've made great strides in our fight against the Empire, there's still much to be done before we can retake Castrum Lacus Lator. I expect the enemy will only grow more determined as we advance forward, but we must press on for Bozja! The resistant frontline advances, allowing you to participate in new skirmishes and critical engagements. The next quest can be accepted by speaking with Makoto after reaching resistance rank 6 or higher. So, am I to assume that now the fates and stuff in the new area give more XP or whatever you call it, metal? Nice. Cool. Oh, and they also have more mechanics, it looks like, maybe? Oh, shit. Nice. Well, shit, fellas. I seem to be enjoying myself. Oh, for sure. The next expansion is going to be fucking rubbish. That's always what happens. As soon as I start enjoying myself, developers go, nah, you can't have nice things. All right. I think I've gotten the point of the music. I've enjoyed it. I'm going to go back to the shoutcast. There we go. Yeah, but if it's Stormblood 2.0, how are you going to know? Like what exactly is the characteristic that you're looking for? The identifying characteristic that you know, or maybe even the disqualifying characteristic. Split narrative and weak characters. Fair enough. Jesus, these stone pillars literally got melted? That's fucking crazy. I mean, that's the thing, is that we got, you know, we kind of got that region out of the way. Yeah, but again, if you look at the Eorzean map, which I happen to be looking at the moment, it seems like Ilsabard is actually the largest continent. It's the largest landmass. So, you know what I mean? Like, even without, let's see, even without moving to another shard, we'll still have the new world where blue mages hail from, right? Stuff like that. Plenty of the source that's unexplored by us. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, like, I was actually just asking where on the continent, is this, like, the Bozosian front? Like, where on the continent is that? And actually, here's another sub question that I have. Is the Bozosian front where Bozja used to be? Because, like, the city that we saw in that, I don't want to call it a flashback, but that's that echo thing, that was a huge... Ah, damn it. I didn't even get a shot in. That was a huge metropolitan area. And I'm just kind of curious if, like, we actually get to see the blast crater from the Meteor Project. Look to the south. I am pointing the camera south. I think I've seen what you're talking about, but for those that are confused, that are watching in the Twitch chat, Satori is talking to me in party chat. That's why I'm responding to him. No, Bozja's not. No, that's the Cartno Flats is where Bahamut came down with Meteor. The Bozja incident is what Sid's father orchestrated before Nail Van Darnus called down his Meteor. That's interesting. That's interesting. You think that's the blast crater? I mean, I don't know what that is. Like, what that is out there. here's the thing. If that's the Meteor Project blast crater, I have a question then. Give me a moment. Have I seen the solo engagements yet? I don't know. What are those? Oh, are those the 1v1s? Cuz I think I was going to go watch one and then I got distracted by a skirmish and when I got there it was over. Yeah, the duels, yeah. I have not seen one yet. Not over. Shit. Okay, so oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. That actually does that holds up. I was gonna say I thought the blast indication on these pillars were the other way, but you know what, you might be right. Actually, you might be right. That southern blast crater might actually be the Meteor Project blast crater. On the southern shores of Ilsebard. Is that right? Well, then it's nowhere near Dalmasca. No. Well, here. I'll relink the map that I am going off of. And I've lost Strife completely, and I can't mount up for some reason. Well, it's because that fucking lizard still has hate on me. Sweet Jesus. So I'm not sure who came up with that map exactly, or the placement of the various different things. For example, I don't know what Gralix Bend or Valnain are, or where they would have been mentioned. So, you know, take that map, that image with a bit of a grain of salt, I suppose. Yeah, I would think that Dalmasca, Bozja, and I forget what the other city-state is that they've specifically kind of linked the three. But you would think that they would have to be relatively near one another, right? That's my thought, at least. So, Whirlit, as I understand it, would be like northwest of Girabanya. I may be mistaken on that, but that's how I understood it. Well, shit. Ow, you douche nozzle. Oh, shit. I think that's why I think that's part of the reason why I'm like actually hoping that the next expansion is like Garlemald and Islabard, so that we'll like actually understand where some of this shit is in relation to one another. Hey, what's going on, Mog Doctor? How you doing? Well, the show's not still around, unfortunately, but the channel is. So, but thanks for checking in. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. Excuse me. Good, good. Happy New Year, by the way. Yeah, you know, I had quit for a while too. Like, I think I quit towards the end of Stormblood, and when I came back, it was fairly overwhelming at first. But I think, you know, with the help of the stream chat and fine folks like Satori, I have been able to, you know, acclimate fairly quickly. If it hadn't been for Satori and T-Money specifically carrying me through stuff and explaining how shit works, I don't know how well I would have acclimated. Oh god, my nose itches. That's making it run. I hate this. What triggers whether or not one of these resistance fights pops? Is it just time? Is it based on the fates that we're killing? Oh, right on. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I mean, that's a pretty pretty neat mechanic right there. Oh, so I can. Ow, ouch. Excuse me. All right. Apologies for the delay, but as you can see, the Aether monitoring devices have finally arrived. This bitch. Oh my, Aniero. Suddenly I'm glad the chief insisted that I make the delivery. I believe you and Miss Makoto ordered these. The spectrometer needs a touch more fine-tuning, but it should be ready in no time at all. The sensors are to be placed at key locations close to the largest Aether currents in the region. Once Lilia has finished making the final adjustments to the spectrometer, we can activate them remotely and isolate the ethereal signature we are looking for. It may seem somewhat far-fetched, but the theory is sound. Think of the Aether currents as steam flowing underground, which at certain locations streams flowing underground, certain locations converge into larger rivers. The streams can prove quite difficult to trace, the rivers less so. As you might imagine, because these rivers are a confluence of myriad streams, it is no simple task to filter out and extract Aether out of a specific frequency. Which is why before anything can be done, we first need a thorough analysis of the Aether flowing through these larger currents. Once the signature we're after has been isolated, we can then trace it back to its source. One current flows here under this very camp. After setting sensors to at two additional sites, we should be able to gather enough data to isolate the desired signatures. Once traced back to its source, we should find something of a reservoir, hopefully with suitable stores of Aether to charge the crystal focus. Unfortunately, the two main sites where we intended to place sensors are presently points of conflict with the Empire. Might we ask that you go and set them? I'll mark the locations on your map. Once the sensors are in place, use this link pearl to contact us. I know this all sounds rather hazardous, but if anyone can make a success of this plan, it's you. Tanya Raven asking whether or not I'm going to keep my cam black and white. I don't know. Depends on whether or not I'm going to be covering for Dante tomorrow. I don't know. I kind of like Clerk's cam. Like, at first I wasn't so sure, but now it's starting to grow on me a little bit more. And I mean, it matches. Like, it matches the rest of the overlay. So I sort of, I don't know. It hurts my eyes? Oh no. Hello, Black and White Aniero. Hello, Doris. How's it going? I'm actually, yes, I am enjoying Bozja quite a bit. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I've actually pretty much out of anything that I've done so far in 14 since I've come back, this has been the most fun, to be honest. Like this I enjoy it. I genuinely, like, if I need to kill time on stream, this is excuse me, this is perfect. Thank you for the compliment on the UI. I mean, honestly, if it's really bad, I mean, it's literally a matter of doing one of these. I just feel like I'm boring and kind of green. This makes me exciting, I think. Makes me stand out a little bit among the riffraff. It's basically like Eureka, but more fun, and you get rewarded with a raid at the end of it. Yeah, that's... It doesn't have all of the, like, weirdness that Eureka had on top of it, right? Like, I like, this system, the, what is it? The Lost Finds or whatever? Like, this is way, way easier to understand. Which is, I think, to its benefit, right? Yeah, no stupid elemental wheel. That was that. The elemental wheel was bizarre in terms of a mechanic. You know, but it's not like I didn't like Eureka. I did like Eureka, actually. Tanya, I am the same way a lot of times. Like, uh-oh. Why? Yeah, if I don't have to think too hard, like, this game can really put me out. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die. Bye-bye. Goodbye, cruel world. I don't know why I was confused there, to be honest with you. Like, to be honest, I'm really motivated to see this raid. Like, I kind of want to check this out. Nice. Nice. Oh, shit. I'm not sure where I got 53 people from. I might have gotten a raid. I don't know. Some of my overlay pieces are not working. Like my... whatever it is. Anyway, thank you to the 53 people. I'm not sure. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out if somebody hosted me or raided me. I can't tell. Well, if this is your first time here, my name is Nate Bender, a.k.a. Aniero. I was one of the hosts of the legendary Final Fantasy XIV podcast, Limit Break Radio. And I am back on this channel once again, streaming Final Fantasy XIV. So, if you enjoyed the show, make sure you hit that follow button. Hang out with me. Talk to me in chat. Question: If I am to reset timers, yeah, you know, is that just a process of exiting and re-entering? I would assume. Also, I think I will also be fairly close to done once my timer runs out, because I've got 33 minutes. So, just FYI. I actually meant to wrap up around 10, and this has been so much fun that I've been like, fuck it. Tony Raven saying, so I dropped a nuke for the first time and killed a Scorch Beast Queen in Fallout 76. Took me 3 hours due to constant robot respawns in the bunker. Then the Queen rarely landed. That sounds about right. Tony, I know that I've asked you this before, but do you play on PC or do you play on console? Xbox, PS4. Okay. All right. I was going to say, you know, we tend to drop nukes quite frequently when we're playing, so was gonna offer to show you some of the tricks of how it's done, or you know, help you out or whatever, but yeah, kind of hard to do when there's no crossplay. Looking about the area, it seems that there seems to be no way across the ravine. If you would reach the site of the Aether Current, you must enlist further aid from the Resistance. No, I understand, Tanya. I hear ya. I am also... I'm not unemployed, but I'm only working part-time at the moment. So, underemployed. I think that's the correct term for it. Not disabled, but I am also waiting on lockdown to be over. Hear, hear, Tanya. Hear, hear. Oh, my neck. Initiating data collection protocol. Well then. Okay. We've confirmed activity on our end. The sensor has burrowed into the ground, yes? Well, sort of. Excellent. The rest we can handle from here. Return to base and be careful. So yeah, to answer your question, so far I am enjoying the black and white camera, and I think I'm going to keep it, but I think I'm only going to keep it for Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do black and white camera for like when I do Fallout. I think it's going to depend on the layout, you know what I mean? Like it's going to like I feel like this matches the vibe of the thing, you know? Welcome back, Aniero. With the first sensor in place, Bozja can begin. Wait, where did she... Cam is growing on me? Nice. And why is it that you get to stay here safe and sound while the rest of us throw our lives away out there? Oh, how she must have begged and pleaded for the commander to let her stay. Please, commander. Ball sailing, I think that's what I call them. Please don't make me go. I'll do anything to remain here at camp. Pathetic. Though I suppose you've never been one above begging, have you? We'll see who's begging when I gut you like a fish. That's enough, all of you. Our fight is with the Empire, not our brothers and sisters in arms. Should I hear so much as a whisper of such demeaning remarks again, you will find judgment not before court-martial, but here before my blade's edge. Am I understood? Yes, happy New Year, Tanya. I am also hoping that 2021 is considerably better than 2020 was. Let me speak with them. I'm certain they did not mean to make such crass remarks. So you would defend them then? Not as such, but you know how soldiers can be, especially those of supposedly gentle blood. They probably think of it as idle banter is all. You and I are from different worlds, Marsak. Overhear them, did you? What an embarrassment. Those buffoons are an unfortunate reminder of our past. You see, Bozja rose above its humble beginnings to become a prosperous nation due in no small part to contributions of the nobility. To outsiders, it exemplified the qualities of an ideal republic. Appearances can be deceiving, however. The disparity between nobles and commoners proved a chasm that could never be filled. Even under imperial rule, vestiges of that great divide would remain. I wished to believe everyone shared my vision of a unified Bozja, where all are equal in dignity and rights, but there are those who long for the status and privilege of that supposed golden era when wealth and power were one and the same. And for every one of the haves, there were 1,000 have-nots. Mischi's family was of the latter. As a child, she walked for hours each day to and from school in hopes of a better life. The Imperials recognized her dedication and saw fit to educate her. Her talent has earned her no small amount of envy from her peers. Nevertheless, she's a faultless example of what a good soldier should be. That anyone would take her being lowborn as a justification for ridicule is absurd. I will not stand for it. Might I ask that you keep this between us? While I am loath to sweep such matters under the rug, to address them here and now could very well undermine all that we have fought so hard to achieve. The very moment our analysis of the Aether Current is complete, you will be the first to know, though I am afraid I must ask you to delve deeper into enemy territory to reach the next site. Fool's errand unless we can drive the Empire's forces back further. I trust we can count on your assistance in that regard. Of course we can. At least I think so. We can, right? Very good. All right. When's the next quest? 7. Okay. All right. I'm just doing the story, although I'm not totally sure what is required for the relic, so maybe? I don't know. I haven't really committed to anything. I basically was like, well, I'm thinking about switching to 76 unless someone wants to take me through Bozja. And Satori was nice enough to go, yeah, all right. No, that doesn't sound too bad. Jesus, 17 of them in a week? My God. I'm assuming that's just the first step in a few of them. Second step, okay. All right. Well, that's not bad at all. Well, this should be interesting. I've heard many stories of this this red chocobo. Well then. I'm going to wait for these rocks to fucking fall first. Yeah, well, I don't have access to reflect. You smug bastard. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Yo, fuck this bird. I'm dead. Or I'm not dead. I'm close. Fuck. Holy fuck nuggets. Oh, good. Oh, great. Well, rip me. I was not good at that fight. At all. What the fuck? Help me. I did. I didn't like him. He's a mean. He's a fucking dick. Oh, so this is the duel, huh? Lion the Beast King. Oh, is that right? Okay. Is that zone wide, or do you have to be, like, here spectating it? Zone wide, huh? That's pretty cool. Well, rip that guy. Oh shit. Are we gonna have time? Are we gonna get kicked out? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Satori, is that we'll probably get kicked out mid-fight. That's fine. Whatever. Ouch. Oof. No, that is very impressive. Oh, Jesus. Well, we're going to see if you get kicked out in the middle of one of these, or if it lets you finish the fight before it kicks you out. Yeah, I mean, again, that's pretty impressive to hold my attention for 3 hours and still be, fun. Got my machinist up to 77. That's pretty damn good. I wish they standardized the metal XP you got between the 3 zones. Yeah. Ouch. Ow. What the fuck? I think I've got an ingrown hair. Like an ingrown beard hair. I just itched the wrong way and... Ow. Oh, weird. I was lagging there for a second. Wow. Okay. Well then. Ah, you do get kicked out. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, well. Whatever. Well, I will say that was fun. I had a good time. Let's appraise these final things here. Close. Good. Okay. There we go. I didn't fall asleep. Yeah, that I actually legitimately had fun with that. That's great. That is fantastic. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing the next time that I log on to 14. So we all know what I'll be doing next time that I am streaming 14. But it's almost midnight. And I have been live for close to 6 hours. And I got to turn around and be live tomorrow and yelling. Just get another job to 71. Yeah, fair enough. By the way, I want to invite you all, 34 of you, to come back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We have a fun little thing that we do here called the WWE 2K19 Super Universe Mode. And I know you're wondering what that is. Well, that's just us sitting around. Jesus Christ. That's us sitting around calling some matches of virtual professional wrestling. By we, I mean myself, Will Cherry from the Refresh Podcast, Chuck Bean from Nerd Radio, as well as the One Fall Show, and Shawnee Constant, as well as also of the One Fall Show, as well as the Talk Horror to Me podcast. We all sit around and we call some digital wrestling. It's a good time. You should check it out. If you haven't checked it out, you can go check out our YouTube channel. You can check out the One Fall Show YouTube channel, where we've got a nice big archive of all 15 of our episodes. You can join us for episode number 16 tomorrow at 4 p.m. We are working our way towards Fast Lane. Hope you will join us tomorrow, as we may see some pay-per-view performances from maybe Mr. Bean. I'm excited because this is, and it's going to be a good week in WWE 2K19 Super Universe Mode. Join us tomorrow, 4 p.m. for that. Otherwise, guys, I will be back here on Tuesday, and I once again want to wish all of you a very happy new year, and I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of you for all of your generous support, not just for the new computer, which obviously is able to provide such glorious, high-quality streams such as this, but also for the way that everyone pulled together to be able to get Will the funds that he needs to repair his car. I think I will be taking a couple of pictures of the repaired car tomorrow to share with you guys on Twitter, so make sure you follow me. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. At Nate Benderama. You can find out when I go live, and, I don't know. Send me messages. I don't know. Tweet at me. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Listen, I'm not your your father. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So anyway, whatever. I'm fucking rambling. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was great testing out this new this new vibe here on the stream. I think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to keep the black and white vibe going on the camera. I think it's unique and kind of fits with the whole theme of the overlay. I realize the last couple of times I've streamed that I haven't gotten to Fallout 76. My intention is to, just run some stuff real quick in 14 and then pop over to 76. Haven't been able to do that, but I'm looking at doing streams on Wednesday and Friday that are shorter, that are specifically for Fallout 76. So we're not all not living up to promises and trying to bifurcate the time. We'll try to have some dedicated nights for that. Although it may not be every Wednesday or every Friday. But we're going to try to expand the schedule a little bit because, you know what, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, filling up the chat room, and just being overall cool as fuck. Let me see who I can send you guys to. See who's live. Oh, wow. Okay. Extra Credits, which is a YouTube channel I have enjoyed for years, is streaming some Final Fantasy XIV. Guys, enjoy. In fact, I may actually go watch this as well. He's going through the MSQ, so I think that's going to be quite enjoyable. Guys, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you next time, and tomorrow, 4 p.m., come back. Super Universe mode right here. Have a great one, guys.